dear brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk about Luke 10, verse 38 to 42. It's about, when Jesus meets Maria and Martha in the house, and he gives a word of wisdom to Martha. I will first read it. I hope it will be done in one video, but if it's not, then it will be two. So, here it is. Now while they were on their way, it occurred that Jesus entered a certain village, and a woman named Martha received and welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister named Mary, who seated herself at the Lord's feet and was listening to his teaching. But Martha, overly occupied and too busy, was distracted with much serving. And she came up to him and said, Lord, is it nothing to you that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me. But the Lord replied to her by saying, Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things. There is need of only one. Mary has chosen the good portion, that which is to her advantage, which shall not be taken away from her. I think there is so much teaching to that. It's for all of us who are stressed, burnout, suffering from severe abdominal fatigue. I have been like that for many years, and through the past 2 years, Jesus has given me wisdom as to why I was like that, and why I couldn't get myself out of it, despite of all the diets and all the natural treatments I have done. I have spent fortune on that, and he has led me to the truth the past 2 years, and through those videos that I have made on my website, YouTube, for the past 2 years, you see pearls of wisdom that he gave me. But I think this, he really revealed to me that this passage was for all of us who struggle with burnout, severe abdominal fatigue, severe stress. And I want to tell you what he showed me about this passage and why it is so rich for all of us, as to how our Master sees us when we are working and struggling and toiling. First, I want to say that for most of the world, Martha is the good one and Mary is the lazy one. The whole world will tell you, well, Martha is doing good. She's helping others. She's busy. She's trying to serve people and to help them, and she's serving, and it's a good thing. But Mary, she's just there, lying and listening, not doing anything. She's not even bothered that her sister is doing all the work. What a lazy and egoist person she is. That's the way of the world. That's the way I would read, and before I came to the truth, I would say, but Martha, she's doing good things. She's serving the Lord, isn't it? She's serving people. And her sister, she should come and help. What kind of lazy person is she? But then, I think the Lord showed me that Martha is not serving God. She's not serving God. She's not serving her Father. She's serving the world. And that's what I have been doing for all my life. I didn't serve God. I didn't ask him what I was supposed to do. I went and served others, and I went to serve others. And because I was serving them, instead of God, then I was looking for the appreciation, for the approval. But first, what leads me to think that Martha is not serving God is that she's very occupied and busy, instead of doing what is right, which is coming at the feet of Jesus and listen to him. If really she was serving God, then God would have led her to come to him and listen to him, because it was the most important thing she was supposed to do there, like Mary was doing. When you really serve God, you come to him first and ask him what you are supposed to do, okay? You just don't go around and busy yourself with everything around, instead of coming to him and giving him the first of your attention, We are so busy in the world, and even spiritual people, even Christian people, we think that we have so much to do, so much to help, so much to care for. But God wants us to come at his feet and worship him and give him his time, giving her time, our time. And this is what Mary is doing. She has chosen the good portion. She's at the feet of Jesus and listen to him And if you look at in the Old Testament, most of the prophets, like Daniel and everything, they would spend most of their time, searching God, praising Him, and God will give them wisdom and insight, and will help them in all that they do. But they would spend so much time with God at His feet, and that is what Mary is doing. And Martha, she's just busy around. She doesn't have time to do that. I think that's the first lesson as to why Martha is serving the Lord and not God. She's not putting Him first, she's putting others first and herself first. You see? That was the first part of the message. I don't think I will have time to develop the two other parts in this video, so it will be a part 2 and part 3, because I know there is 3 aspects as to why Martha is so stressed and burned out like most of us. So let's see part 2, the second aspect of this message.